Hey y'all, we live. We are live. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to jump on the computer. Hey Donzel. Hey Jacqueline. Maureen Chavis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey y'all, we live. Okay, where am I hearing myself at? We are live. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to jump on the computer. Hey Donzel. Hey Jacqueline. Maureen Chavis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I don't know where the sound is coming from. Appreciate y'all coming in. Hey J3G. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me or not. Y'all coming in. Hey J3G. Okay, I hear it on my computer, so awesome. Hey Farmer Chaz. Hey bestie, thank you so much. Y'all, it is a trip to try to schedule these lives. You know, you have all these intentions that you want to do, and life be doing what it wants to do, right? So first and foremost, y'all know my greeting. Hey y'all, welcome to Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. I feel like this light might need to be adjusted. That might be a little bit better. Welcome to Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. And tonight we are going to start on a brand new series, which will be new for me because I don't typically do series. Somebody want to ask me why I don't do series? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Why does Shelly not do series? I see you, Chaz. I see you didn't ask the question. And I'm sure there are other people who want to know. So before I tell y'all why, does anybody want to guess why I don't typically do series? But I'm going to do one. I want to see if anybody will guess. I don't see any guesses yet. I see y'all asking why, but nobody is guessing as of yet as to why. Boop, 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 boop. No guesses? Are y'all scared? Y'all scared to guess? I know I said ask why, and now I'm saying guess. I'm gonna tell you why, but I want to see if anybody may know. You might have a hunch or an inkling why I don't do series. And it has to do with, let me give you a hint. It has to do with something that in the gardening community, because you are busy, that's definitely part of it, Chaz. But in the gardening community, what is it that we always say, or is always said, that we must do as it relates to watering our gardens? There's what up. J3G. Ding, 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 ding. You got it. Consistency. You got to be consistent when you start a series. And as Chaz has said already, I am super busy. And so I struggle with being consistent with anything. It's not just gardening, y'all. it's anything. And so I always like to jump on to challenges because I'm super competitive, but I'm not consistent. Can y'all pray for your girl? All right, so let me finish speaking to everybody. Hello. Let me go back up. First and foremost, Donzel, Chaz, Bessie, I got you guys. J3G, Nisha, welcome. Jacqueline with Four Seasons Gardens, Maureen, AK, Azka. I'm not going to try to pronounce the rest of your name. Hello, thank you for joining. You are a newbie here, that is for certain. Thank you, Chaz. Yes, I do. I'm going to nail this series. So, Chaz, you are absolutely right. I am going to nail this series because I'm excited about it, and I'm going to nail it because it is something that absolutely has to be done. So it's not one of those things where if I don't do it, it's no big deal. No, this is my garden. And so the things that I need to do for this series are required for my garden to be successful. And that's what I'm going to be. Yes, Chaz, you said it well. I hope everybody has had a great day. I've been in the house all day. I was supposed to have been traveling today, and that did not happen. And so, as a result, I decided I'm going to do a live for you guys and for myself because I feel like I'm behind. I feel like I'm behind, y'all. It's February what is today? February 7th? February 7th, and I was feeling like I'm behind. But in reality, after I started preparing for this, I realized that I'm really not behind. And especially because I am going to be doing hydroponics growing. So as you come in, hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Homestead community here. Please feel free if you are, if you like the content, subscribing is free. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on, okay? Because as I said, this is going to be a series. Now, what are we going to do today? I am going to be starting another hydroponic unit. You guys can see behind me. Let me stand up and get out the way for those who may not have seen. I have my hydroponic unit set up here. You can see the big numbers, and I did that intentionally because it's easy to see those numbers versus seeing the names that are also on them. So I've got units 1, 2, and all the way down is 3. And then over here, if you saw my little video last night, is number 4. It's got a couple plants in front of it. But they all do have their own individual names as well, okay? So that's 4. I have a total of 5 hydroponic units, but I have not started all 5. So we're gonna start one. And the one that I'm going to start today, just see if I can, lift it up, is this one right here. It is unit number 5. It is a AeroGarden Bounty. It's completely empty. And you can see the plant deck or the seed pod deck here. This unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9 pod plant deck here. However, thank you, Donzel. You see now, Donzel, you done made me self-conscious because my nails look a whole hot mess. This deck in the AeroGarden Bounty can be replaced, and that is what I'm going to be doing today. So instead of planting this unit out, we're going to use a different tray deck, okay? Let me quickly take a look at my notes. All right, so As I said, this is episode 1. We are starting from 0, okay? Not 1, not 2. We are starting from 0. There are absolutely no plants. There's no pressure. And we just gonna plant together, okay? Is that all right? If that's all right, put a 1 in the chat while I pull up. And it's all the way down on the floor. Let me grab this part that I need. Thank you. I see a 1 there. I see a 1 there. All right. I'm going to sit this one over here. Okay. I am, as you guys know, so I'm saying this really for those who don't know and may be watching this on replay for the very first time. I am in Maryland, Zone 7B, and today we're going to plant this baby out. How cool is this? Does anybody know how many holes or pods are on this plant deck? This is the official AeroGarden Seed Starting Tray. Oh, thank you so much, Jacqueline. 9 away from 500. That would be amazing if we hit 500 tonight. Nisha, I'm doing this as well. Oh, okay, Nisha, awesome. Using 3 bounties with the seed starting tray. Girl, so you have a seed starting tray for all 3 of your bounties? Let me know. I do have another bounty right behind me, but I only have this 1 seed starting tray. Now, I might get another one, but right now we're just gonna rock with this. Yes, Jacqueline said it correctly. This seed pod tray has 50 pods or openings or holes, however you want to refer to it. Now, the difference in this and the other pods, let me explain for those of you who may not know. Let me flip this upside down. I'm gonna come back to this one. Okay, this is your standard seed pod tray. In order to start this seed pod tray, you use a basket and a sponge that is in here. This is an old one where it did not germinate. All right, and this basket goes into the opening there. So you have your basket, you have your sponge in there, and then of course the seed is going to go into the sponge. So the difference in the seed starting tray, you can see those holes aren't as big, right? And that is because no basket is used for these seed starting trays, which I'm looking forward to trying, because if you are doing hydroponics, you know that once the plants start growing and those roots come out of the sponges, they get all tangled up around the baskets, and we don't want to hurt our plants. And so some of us, I'm gonna say some, because some don't struggle with this. We struggle with separating those roots and getting the baskets off so that we can transplant it into some soil. Hey, G Mama, thank you for joining tonight. And so for the seed starting tray, I have sponges already over here all wet. They've been pre-soaked, but I drained the water off of them. So the sponge is going to drop right in there. I'll give you guys a close look of that. Okay, so that is one of the main and key differences in a seed starting tray versus a pod system. Hey, Rich, he said, not the entangledness. Listen, I got a video coming out for y'all. The entangledness or the entanglements are a mess, okay? They be doing some things, but we're gonna keep this PG, Rich, okay? We're gonna keep this PG. So let me sit this back over here. All right, now what I am planning to do is to plant out seeds, hopefully, because I didn't have time to pull all my seeds out. in 3 categories in particular. I want to start some leafy greens. I want to start some herbs, and some, it says tomatoes or peppers, but I'm not going to start any tomatoes. I am going to start some peppers. That's a gang of planting holes. Right, GT. It is a lot of holes. And so at the last minute, I thought to myself, how am I going to track what I plant in here? Hey, Miss Shirley, OG gardener. I was freaking out because the idea that I had for planting, for tracking my seeds, I realized it wasn't going to work, y'all. I realized it wasn't going to work. What I had thought about doing was taking a permanent marker and numbering these. But when you look at this, you can see it's kind of hard to number these in a manner that would look consistent. I guess I could have put it off to the top right or left of each hole, but I just decided we're not going to do that. I'm going to come up with another system. I know Chaz is in here. I started to ask either Chaz or Jacqueline, one of my mods who I communicate with on the regular, to track what I do tonight. However, I'm smarter than the average bear. You use fake painter tape now? Oh, what's fake painter tape? Oh, $2.99 at the depot. Okay, that's a great idea, GT, because I have seen some other people use painter's tape on their systems to market. And so that was a thought. Hey, Angela. So that was a thought, but y'all, we live in an era where you can find almost anything online. Google it, right? So I started Googling AeroGarden Bounty Seed Starting Tray template. And lo and behold, look what I found. I found this handy dandy sheet that has a number for each hole. And then it has a line where I can write down what I plant in those holes. All right, let me go down and read some of these comments. You guys are wonderful and greeting one another. Which group is Chris's group, Nisha? Is that one of the hydroponic groups? I feel like I am because I think I ordered seeds from her. So thank you. I will look in there as well and see what she has. More greeting. Thank you, G Mama. It is really cool that I found this template. Oh, okay, Jacqueline. Yeah, please feel free to send that sheet to me and GT Jr. Okay, so where do we go next? So as I said, I want to plant out some leafy greens, some herbs, and some peppers. And I'm choosing seeds that do, or at least which I hope will do really well. And I say I hope because I'm still new at growing hydroponically. Granted, I'm clearly doing very well. Let me give myself a pat on the back. I'm doing very good. So for tonight, we are not going to overthink it. You guys have heard me say before that I do not like to thin plants out, whether I'm planting in soil or hydroponically. Like, I'm too busy for that, and I don't want to have to thin out later on. Hey, Fresh and Fire. Yes, I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And we are going to have two, well, let me see, is it 2 rules? Maybe it's 2 rules. With the seeds that I plant tonight, if they are big seeds, I'm going to plant no more than 2, possibly 1. It just depends. I feel like for what I'm going to potentially plant tonight, it'll be 2 seeds per pod. And if it's a much smaller seed, lettuce or something like that, I'll do 3 seeds in a pod. Okay? So that's where we're headed. And I'm just going to get started with some of the things we did. We picked out some seeds on a live not too long ago. I have them here in this tray. And so I'm going to start with these and we'll see how far we get with it. I've got a pen here. I have my, what did I do with my little sheet? I got my tracker sheet, and I'm just going to sit that up there for now. Okay. Let me ask y'all a question, first and foremost, because it's freezing here. What is the temperature where you are? Tell me your state and temperature in the chat. Chaz says, what if all seeds come up? Chaz, I'm actually, see, girl, you be playing me. You be trying to set me up because I don't like to kill my plants. I don't like, or as they say, I don't want to unalive them. However, in this particular case, I am not planning to keep the thinned out plant. It's not my plan. But it is my prerogative to change my mind. Okay, let's see where everybody is at. 51 on your side of Georgia. Okay, J3G, that's actually for here. That's warm. New Jersey is 6 degrees, feels like minus 14. Okay. Jacqueline at Four Seasons Garden is, she's saying cold, too cold, minus 19 degrees. Wait a minute, it's 19 degrees and it feels like 3. Is that what you're saying? GT Junior is 29 degrees. Again, that is warm for where we are in this area. This cold snap we're going through is insane. G Mama Grows, she's in Ohio with 18 degrees. Miss Shirley in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, with 7 degrees and freezing with high winds. So, Miss Shirley, that's the thing, the high winds, and that's what we have been experiencing. Sidebar to Chaz and my moderators, if you need to text me on my regular personal phone because I'm using my business phone to do this live, FYI. Okay, so let me look and see what the real-time temperature is here. You just wanted to, hold on, no, I didn't miss a couple people. 29 for GT Junior in Alaska, 18 G Mama. Okay, I got those. Nisha, North Carolina, 32 degrees. So Nisha, I was supposed to be coming to Raleigh, North Carolina today. And I think it was Miss Shirley who mentioned the winds. We opted to not go and attend the service that we were going to via live stream because the temperatures were going to be low and it was going to feel even lower. And the winds were going to be really high, like 50 mile per hour winds is what was expected. Yes, the wind is cutting. So currently right here where I live in Maryland, in Prince George's County, it says that we are at 16 degrees and it feels like a -5, okay? It's insane. And the high wind warning is still in effect until, it says until 7, but we'll see what happens. Because it's showing winds all the way through 11 o'clock tonight. So for the reason that it was going to be really high winds along with the cold temperatures, we opted to stay here, as I said. Oops. All right. So Chaz, you just wanted to see what you were going to do when they all come up. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna see. You know, I might change my mind if the only way I would probably really change my mind is if both of them seem to be sort of equally strong and I can separate them without doing too much damage. That would be the only way I would change my mind. D nickel, okay, keep that too. Wait a minute, wait, what did D nickel say? What did I miss from D Nichols? Was she at was that the high temperature? I think that's what you were talking about. 71. Up. D Nichols. Girl, I might have Chaz put you in timeout for even typing that temperature in there. You might need a 10-second timeout. 71 degrees. That is fantastic. All right, Fresh and Fire, North Georgia, 8A. It's been cold and more cold. Exactly, 45 degrees now. Oh, pardon me. By morning, we're going to be 28 again. Yeah. All right. Angela is in Alabama, and it is 48 degrees where it feels like 42. That's still not too bad. Right, Chaz. Nichols need a little time out for that. LOL, she said. 71 was the high, and it's... See, Nichols, you about to get put in time out for real. Because, like, you... Just stop. Just stop where you are. We don't need to know what your feels like is. Hey, L Triple G, welcome. It's warmer in Alaska than in Virginia. Now, how insane is that, Jacqueline? Like, who would have thought? How is it warmer in Alaska than here? Right, exactly. That is diabolical, Chaz. And let's see. So I want to go back and talk about the winds real quick. The one beautiful thing that I could take out of the winds. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat real quick. Hey, Rashida Boo. Miss J.K. Gardner. Hey. And let's see where you at. You say you're in Baltimore. Okay, winds make it feel like 9 degrees, right? New York City, 11 degrees, feels like -3. That's frigid. And I have not even stepped foot out the house today. Rashida is in Michigan, and she said it feels like 15. No, it's 15, feels like 8. And man, y'all are okay. I think I'm finally at the bottom. Hey, digging in the dirt. Welcome. Welcome. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the wind, and the one bright side that I had for the wind today. I don't know how many of you all have wind chimes, but I actually have a total of 3 wind chimes, but I have one in particular that I got several years ago, and it is hanging by the back door of my kitchen. And so while I was sitting in the kitchen today for a good bit of the day, I could hear the beautiful melodies of that wind chime because the winds were blowing. So that was the bright side of having a windy day, is being able to hear the wind chimes go off. And I noticed it probably a week or so ago. I have a bigger wind chime sitting in the lower main portion of my garden, and I can actually hear it from my bathroom window. Even with the window, it wasn't open, but I could hear it out there. So if you don't have a wind chime, go and get yourself a wind chime. You know what? I was gonna show y'all something that I bought, and I didn't bring it down here, so it's gonna have to wait. All right, so let's go ahead. We are 30 minutes in. Let's get ready to get into planting out some of these seeds so we can hopefully get through all 50. So as I said, I'm going to start with some of the items that are in my basket here, which of course include lots of basil. So I'm going to be planting some Tulsi basil, some lemon basil, licorice basil. I have Genevieve basil here. I feel like I might wait on that. And I have the spicy glow basil, and this is Genevieve's also basil. And then I want to do, it should be in here, the one that I got from the lovely Chanel should be in this basket. Yes, got the red Reuben basil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many pods do you all think I should plant out of each of those basils? Maybe 2. That would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That would be 10 if I did that. Do you guys think I should do 2 pods of each? That's lemon basil. I already got that. Okay, this is going to be the next thing that I start out. Donzel, you said 3. Chaz, 1? You think I should only do 1? I want to have a ton of basil because you're not going to thin them out. But I don't feel like I have to thin the basil out. So even if I put 2 seeds in the pods, I don't feel like I need to thin those out. Warning, how long does the basil take to germinate versus your other plants so you know where to put them? Great question, Jacqueline. So let me take a turn around and look. I have, let me see, I have basil down there, which I harvested last night, and I have it with some lettuce. That's a good question. And I think though, at this moment, my decision is going to be, I'm just going to plant what I want to plant, and I'll deal with any height issues as I come across it. Hold on, let me see what did I miss. You don't thin. Right, so I'm not going to worry about the basil at all. Thinning it, they are going to spread exactly. You can put up to 3. Jacqueline, are you saying put 3 seeds in a pod, or are you talking about plant 3 pods? My question was, how many pods should I plant out? And so I agree with you. I can do 3 seeds in a pod. And so I'm thinking do 3 seeds in a pod, 2 pods for each variety. Okay. So what I'm going to do while you guys are still chatting it up, I'm going to go ahead and sit this in here. Let me turn it the right direction. And I know it's the right direction because this is the front and this is my plug for the pump to come out of the back. I'm not going to put water in this until I am done planting it out, so that way I can just lift it up. GT Junior, no, I do not have a greenhouse. Digging in the dirt, you say 2 pods. Yeah, I think I'm going to do 2 pods each of the basils. Oh, I should have showed you guys this. So I soaked all my, pre-soaked all my sponges, and I have them in this bucket. Now, I have way more than 50 in here. A basil forest. I have more than 50 in here because I said if I had the energy, I would also plant out my other AeroGarden. So I threw extras in here. This is so cool to not have to put these in a basket, y'all. And then the other thing that I wanted to get and I couldn't put my hands on them. I purchased some tweezers that I plan to use for the garden. It was like a set that I had gotten from the little craft store one day when I picked up some seeds. So I'm gonna check out y'all comments in a moment. So let me get all of these in here. Although I have it down on the big screen. Okay, wait, Chaz, what you talking about before I run out of hose? When is your frost date? My last frost date is expected to be between April the 7th, I believe it is, April 7th and April 20th. Now, let me also say that I don't have a problem and more than likely may potentially up pot some of these into regular soil pots before I plant them out. See, oh, CC, is this the unit that you wanted? You knew I had this though. I have 2 of these AeroGarden Bounties. All right, so I have all of them filled now. I'm gonna sit it back on the deck over there and dry my hands off and look at these comments. Three seeds in a pot, up pot them and have a basil for, yeah, I am going to up pot them. Jacqueline, you right. Cece do need to ask one of her vendors. Do you get stuff from AeroGarden at all, Cece, yet? And wait, what's the question that Rosita wanted to know the answer to? What did she ask? Rosita. Let me make this bigger so I don't see Rashita's question. Has anyone spoke ever? Wait, hey everybody that spoke. Oh, she's in and out. Okay, what was it that y'all was saying that I haven't told yet? Hey, Miss Ann, I'm so glad you are feeling better. Awesome, 7 more subs. So if you are new in the channel, you are not subscribed to me, feel free to hit that subscription button. It doesn't cost you 1 penny. And you can't even get pennies now. Government stopped making pennies. That is wild to me. So I'm going to have to do all of this by hand because I do not have my tweezers. And let me just go ahead and move my hair out the way because this is going to get real interesting real fast. Oh, Rashida, the unit that I have is an AeroGarden Bounty. I have 2 of them. So that's an AeroGarden Bounty up there. And this is going to be my second one, which I've had. I haven't bought, let me listen, for all my, I'm going to say this, but I'm saying this in love and in jest. For all my pocket checkers in the chat, these are not new units. I have had these units. I just have not planted them out. And even better, oh yeah, Jacqueline, I had didn't know you had the seed starting tray. I bought the seed starting tray when I got the first unit. Y'all, I did tell y'all that. I promise y'all I told y'all that. I've had it for so long, y'all just forgot. So as I was saying, for all my pocket checkers, I've had all of these units. I have a total of 6 hydroponic units. This is number 5, and they're actually numbered in the order in which I got them. And I got all of my units secondhand. I did not buy any of my units brand new. Yes, Jacqueline, these are the ones she helped me to find on Facebook Marketplace. And I've been staying, yeah, Facebook Marketplace, Rashida. And I have not been looking for any more because I ain't want to be tempted. However, I'm going to tell y'all, Chaz did a video with Spider Gwen. And that let pot unit that she got, baby, I want that. I want that let pot because the thing that sold me on it was the fact that it has 2 trays. Yeah, I know you want one too, Chaz. Yeah, it has 2 trays that come with it. One of the trays has, I think, like 21 pods. CC, okay, do you want to swap, CC? Do you want to give me that one and I give you the bounty? Sounds fair to me. Yes, Chaz, we're going to eventually get that one. And so I was saying that the thing I really, really liked about that let pot is, so it has 21 pods on the one tray, and then it has 2 pods, but they're bigger. So it's designed so that if you know you want to grow some larger plants, and those are the only 2 things you're going to have in there, you have a separate tray for them. And I thought that was amazing. Let's put it, okay, no, oh, phooey on UCC. You should have said yes to your big sister. All right. Miss Ann says, plus it takes care of plants with little or no work. Correct. It feeds and where it feeds and, oh, water itself. Yes, it does. All right. So let's get started, you guys. I already have some of the seeds out. Let me grab this, my little garden journal that I have notes in. That way I can write on it. And get my pen. I know I brought a pen out. Oh, it's right here. I got a pen right here. All right, and if you just came in and you got engrossed in the conversation, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. I appreciate it. I like you, you like me, like we all just get along, right? All right, so I've got to keep in mind in the back. So I'm gonna start with 1. So let me turn this unit around close to me. And I'm gonna raise this. Oh, look, I said I'm gonna raise it up, but I literally pulled it out, which is actually works better. I'm just gonna lay it over there so I have easy access to them. Turn this way. And we're going to get started with the basils. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I said I have, oh, right here, 5. The 5 basils. And I'm going to go ahead and write them down. And while I'm writing that down, let me just remind you guys, this is why I'm writing it down. It doesn't matter what seed tray that you're using, please remember to label them. If you're not labeling them directly on the seed tray, make sure you have some sort of tracking method, because we will, I repeat, we will forget what we planted in it. Just 10 are going to basil right now. I got 5 types of basil I'm gonna plant. I'm not gonna run out of holes. I'm not gonna run out. But I definitely want a lot of basil because I do plan to do a lot of companion planting. All right. So the first thing, I'm gonna do the red Reuben seeds from Miss Chanel. Okay, so I'm gonna put red Reuben. And a lot of these I've never grown. I'm going to do red reuben in one. I'm going to do licorice basil in number 2. The bubblegum one. Oh, the red reuben is called the bubblegum one. Is that correct? Red reuben is the bubblegum? So why is it called the bubblegum one? And then in number 3, I'm going to put the lemon basil. Number 4, I'm going to put this spicy globe basil. And number 5 is going to be the Tulsi holy basil. Tulsi holy. All right, now we are growing in real time here, people. There's no perfection because I'm not perfect. I don't think anybody is perfect. We are all learning and growing together here. I really do wish I had my tweezers with me. So let me get some of these out. Thanks for the hearts. Let me take this off the, there we go. Move this paper towel back a little bit. And I'm gonna do 6 seeds in my hand, if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 there. All right, I'm gonna put 1 back. And I'm just gonna clump 3 together. Y'all see how tiny those seeds are? I actually will have I did a video where I saved some basil seeds myself, which I believe they are lettuce leaf. Oh man. Oop, okay. Yeah, I need my tweezers. I need my tweezers so I can see and make sure everything is going in there. But that one I'm sure went in there. So it's, oh man, y'all, I messed up. Why y'all didn't tell me? Why y'all didn't tell me I messed up? This is what I did. I wrote each basil type on 1 line. How many lines was I supposed to write it on, y'all? Y'all gotta keep me in check here. Y'all helping me plant, right? So I'm gonna do, okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This tray not right. It don't match up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put this in 1 and 2. The red reuben. Donzel, did everybody notice that our moderator, oh, you mean the wrench changed into a shield? No, it just looks like a wrench to me. What are you talking about, Donzel? It still looks like a wrench to me. So I need to go back and I'm going to redo this one. This is going to be 1 and 2. This will be 3 and 4. This will be 3, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. And I'll rewrite this. So next one is going to be the licorice basil. Where you at, licorice? We got licorice basil here. I know this does not look correctly to you guys. Oh, okay, Jacqueline. I like that. All right, so we're going to get 6 seeds here. We got 7 again. We got 3 and 3. There's 6. We're going to put the 3 together. It is not a shield on my phone. Rashida, you a mess. I see it on the computer. It's a shield. On my phone, it is not a shield. And, hold on, I did 1 and 2. This is 3 and 4. That's 3. 4. And because I'm petty, I don't know if it's because I have an iPhone or because maybe I haven't done an update on my phone. I'm going to look on my now. On this phone, it's a shield. On the phone that I'm recording on, it is not. It is still a wrench. So it could be because I need to do an update on my phone. Yep. So I have 2 iPhones. One iPhone, it is showing up as a shield. All right, so that's the licorice, you guys. So let me ask you guys a question to interact in the comment. Are any of the basils that I am seeding, sowing right now, are they on your list of things to plant? And if not a basil, yeah, let's just leave it at that. Are you guys planting any of these basils? Red Reuben, licorice. Next is I'm going to do this lemon. Thank you. I think I turned it on to look at something, and I always forget to turn it off. Yes, Jacqueline, I definitely am doing lots of basil for interplanting and definitely going to interplant in tomatoes. So let's see what we got here. Yes, I just smelled that. Silly me. I should open this wider. Hold on to that one seed. Oh, really? Ding, 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 ding. 500 subs. That is amazing. Thank you guys so much for helping me reach that small milestone. Because I am definitely on a mission. I appreciate all of you guys' help and guidance. I ask questions of my garden girls, Farmer Chaz, and we are doing this thing together, y'all. We pushing each other. Come on, seeds. And that is super exciting to me. Because honestly, not even a few months ago, trying to even do YouTube partner was not even really on my radar for any time soon. But it is now. So I appreciate you guys. Okay, let's see how many I got here. I got 3, 5, 3, 6. Okay. I'm gonna look at y'all comments in just a moment. We gather these up. This is lemon, so this is going in 5 and 6. 4, 5. There's 3 there. And 6 is here. Hopefully they're all in there. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of my subscribers today. This is just half of the milestone to the 1,000. And as you guys know, I do have a giveaway currently going on that once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will have a huge prize package. Yes, Jacqueline, halfway to partner. We got a lot of watch hours to go. A lot of watch hours to go. Jacqueline, are you talking to somebody else about the lettuce in the? Yeah, okay, yeah, Miss Shirley. No, she's planting lettuce because of your Oh, awesome! Waiting on my delivery of my new hydroponic. That is great. So I did harvest some lettuce last night. Let me turn you guys just a wee little bit so y'all can see, because you can't over here. So here's the unit that I'm working on, and as you guys can see, I have all this lettuce over here. I mean, not lettuce, this spinach, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me grab a snack. My amaranth spinach. Now, what I have found truly amazing. Thank you, Miss Shirley. Did you see my question about hydroponics update video? Jacqueline Donzel has a question for you. So y'all, I love just taking this and eating it. It's the best. Jacqueline says she's so far behind. When she's done with some training, she has to get done. She'll be back on YouTube. Yeah, Jacqueline does some amazing content. But I love just grabbing this spinach, lettuce, and eating it straight out the unit, y'all. All right. So that's licorice. Lemon basil. I put it over there. Yes, I am, Chad. Okay, next up is the spicy globe basil. And that's going to go in spaces 7 and 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. The last two on that top row. There's 4, 5, 6. Donzel, you sound like Popeye the Sailor Man. That's awesome. That was definitely one of my favorite cartoons growing up. So I'm gathering up these seeds in 3s. I think I just lost one. 3. Oh no, I got them all there. 3. All right, this is gonna go into, I feel like I want y'all to see me putting them down in here. This is going into slot 7, 3 seeds. And 8, 3 seeds. All right, and then, so that's the spicy globe, and then last for the basil is the Tulsi holy basil, which I've never had. I see a lot of, let me bring that light over. Let me see, let me go this way. Okay. Definitely looking forward to growing this and trying it out. Yo. Oh, I just saw something I've never seen on a seed packet before. Does anybody else have botanical interest seed packets? Now I'm curious to see if it's on all of them or not. Okay. I ate a lot of my hydroponic lettuce last week before I got sick. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Ann. And it's 33 degrees in Georgia. Off topic, my Alexa keep reminding me that it is 8 more weeks before. Well, Miss Ann, that is fantastic that your Alexa is reminding you of that. Maybe I need to tell my Alexa, which I don't even use, to remind me of some gardening goal dates. That message is too old, laughing out loud, right? All right, so back to the botanical interest seed pack that I just noticed. And so I'm wondering if I have planted botanical interest before and just didn't notice it. But these seed packets, in addition to having the information on the back, when you open it, I guess it's designed, you can open it all the way up. There's actually, I'm not sure, there you guys can see, there's writing on the inside of the envelope. So what I will do for this, oh, they fancy, y'all. They real fancy. What I will do is, this is very interesting to me. You guys know that I actually keep my seeds once I open them in my own seed packet, and then that way I can preserve this envelope. But on this one, I might sacrifice an envelope and open it up so I can read the inside. But the other thing that's very interesting, I don't know that anybody would use it, but it's very thoughtful that they did it. This right here, this marker right here, this is actually designed so that you can cut it out and use it as a plant tag. Yes, Jacqueline, lots of information. All right, so we have, I have not planted this. I'm about to get sidetracked. So let me get 6 seeds out of here. 3, 5, 6. There's 6 seeds there. Good evening, official Jamia. Your average last frost date, Miss Ann, is April 3rd. Yes, I'm glad you got your seed started too. And I said, let me get mine started because I'll be traveling at the end of the month. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm gonna come over here. This will be 9 and 10. So hopefully, Jacqueline, the seed template that you send me matches this one more closely, because I'm realizing that this is different. Thank you, Donzel. Yes, we'll be going to Florida, so I'll be gone roughly a week. And so I need to have my stuff started, and of course I'll be making sure everything is topped off and fertilized before we leave. Hope I recognize the part, official Jamia. Okay, so that is all the basil seeds planted out, you guys. Next up, we're going to move to, because I have it in this tray, some bok choy. And I think I only had 2 types of bok choy in this basket. Jacqueline, I put fairy tale eggplant in here today because I haven't gotten my fairy tale eggplant from you. Official Jamia, okay, you're in Florida. What part? We are going to be in a place called Eustis, Florida. Eustis, Florida. L Triple G, no, I don't have a regular live schedule. I definitely hope to have, especially as we are transitioning into the regular gardening season, to come up with a regular live schedule. Because I am super busy, I don't have a regular live schedule at the moment. But I'm working on that. It's definitely on my radar. Some arugula there. And most of the stuff that's in this, ooh, yep, that's gonna come out to be started tonight. And I'm working on having a regular schedule. Let me just leave it at that. Most of you guys know I work a full-time job. In addition to working a full-time job, I run my own business that I am actively scaling. Jacqueline, yes, we are driving. We're taking our RV to Florida. So we will be leaving on the 22nd. And we'll be back like March 1st, I believe. Okay, Miss Shirley. Granddaughter get ready for Super. Oh, yeah. I didn't get any invitations to a Super Bowl party this year, so we'll probably just be home. So next up, I said I've got some bok choy that I'm going to start. I've got some arugula and borage. Okay, so let's get those placed on the chart. I don't know where the pen went to though, y'all. Oh, I dropped it. Jacqueline, you are hilarious. But let me go back up. Official Jamie, my husband was from that. Really? Wait a minute. Your husband was from that area in Leesburg. I'm in Palm Bay area. So, okay, there's a Leesburg in Florida. Educate me. I know Leesburg, Virginia, but not Florida. And we're going to have to see about meeting. On the way back. It'll probably depend on what time we are coming through there. So next up, bok choy and bok choy. Are these two different types of bok choy? That will be the key. Do you need me? Okay.
You got something live for dinner. Are you live or you on?
I am live. I'm not on memory.
Bless the Lord. Okay.
Y'all see what I got to deal with? Do y'all see what Chad says? Hey, hired help.
Hey. Call me when you need help. Call me when you
So
need help.
Jacqueline, I would ask him, but I don't know where. Donzel says, "Hey, Shelly, husband." Everybody saying hi to you, cause he came down the step and was just staring at me. Like, do you need me for something? What do you say? That's what husbands do. Okay. Come and stare. Yeah, and ask your famous question: what's for dinner?
That is correct.
All right, so I have Hindu tiny bok choy, and then this bok choy here, I'm not sure. It just says baby bok choy. I'm gonna plant both of them. Okay, so we got. Let me come down 10. This was gonna be 11. Bok choy, tiny Hindu.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me tonight. So how many do you guys think I should do of the tiny Hindu? Okay, GT, I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit this evening. Go catch time with your wife. Oh, it's lunchtime there. That's amazing. Hold up, you any wait, hold up, you any even you ain't even fed your man before you got on here. CC.
Nope.
I'm sure some of y'all heard that. I am sure some of y'all heard that. Tell her, Chaz, stay out of grown married folks' business. He did, Jacqueline. He said, nope. I didn't even get all the words out of my mouth. And he said, nope. But he knew I was coming on live. So he's just showing off right now. He knew I was coming on live at 6 o'clock. So some of you, there are some people on here who know how much of a practical joker my husband, the hired help, is. And for those of you who don't, this is us every day, 24/7. Okay. I am going to do 3 pods of the tiny Hindu. D Nichols, you said your husband does that all the time, right? And I have seen your husband on some of your videos. So yeah, they are definitely alike in that regard. So 3 pods of the bok choy tiny Hindu, and then I'm going to do, I'll just call this baby, by, this one is by the Hood Garden. Because I want to do quite a bit of bok choy because I have not been super successful with it. So I'm going to do 3 pods of each. And I know some of y'all are like, but you're going to run out of space. It's going to be okay. We're going to plant what we can plant. Oh, Cece, I know you were just kidding. So for anybody who's watching the replay, Cece is like my little sis, my virtual little sister, and it's all good. I'm always down for a laugh, and so I like to mess with her, and she likes to mess with me. So no ill intentions between either of us. Just so y'all know. Just so y'all know. Okay, so in pods 11 and 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 11 and 12 is right here. We are putting the tiny Hindu. Okay. And so, Cece, just so you know, Lord bless you with a husband, and I'm able to come to the beautiful ceremony, be ready. Yeah, Cece is trouble. So I don't know, Jacqueline. It's from Baker Creek. This was actually some free seed that they sent me. So yeah, Cece, make sure you invite me to the wedding. But girl, long before you even get to the wedding, you already know, Cece. You know how I'll be doing. So long before you even get to the wedding, I will be cutting up. Now these seeds are definitely bigger. We're gonna do 2 seeds in each. So I need, what did I say? I'm doing 3, so I need 6, 2 in each. 2, 4, 6. And this is in 11 and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 11, 12 right here. I'm going to do 2 in each. Come on. That's 3. 2. So When you got fingernails, you do what you got to do. Let me show y'all. See if y'all can see that. You see I got the seeds in there? That's what I'm using in lieu of. Yeah. I'm using my fingernail in lieu of tweezers. You know what they say, where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm just using my fingernail because these seeds are a little bit bigger. 11, 12, and 13. So I got 14, 15, and 16 for the Hood Garden bok choy seeds. Again, we're going to do 2 in each, 2. This one can come back in here. 2, 4, 6. Yes, they are super small. Okay. So speaking of green stalk, did anybody take advantage of the BOGO sale that Green Stalk currently has? Buy one 3-tier, get one free. Chaz, let me come back to your question in a minute. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I got 14. 15 and I think I lost a seed, y'all. Oh, nope, there it is. 16. Okay. Chad's question was, how do you cook your bok choy? So I have not had a great deal of experience with bok choy personally. However, what I would do is add it in some sort of saute, stir fry is what I would do. Now, outside of the house, I have been to a Korean hot pot place, and it came with bok choy, and I put it in the hot pot, the soup. A quick saute in garlic oil and add as a topper to ramen. Yeah, that would be good. Add as a topper on the ramen or soup. Okay, so those are the bok choy, guys. We got those down. So that's 16 of the 50 planted out. And next up is going to be these are my seed envelopes, if anybody has not seen them, and then you can see the seeds in there. And then I put it into the original envelope. All right, next up that I have on deck that was already picked out, I have some arugula seed in here. So I'm gonna plant some arugula, not a lot. I think I'll do, okay, now in this case, get it on back in there. In this particular case, I actually folded this up so that I could see the label, because the seeds are actually all in here. So I'm going to do arugula in 17 and 18. And if things are outpacing each other, I will up pot to soil pots eventually, because it's going to be about that time soon. And I'm also planning to succession plant some of these items in I was going to say CC, And arugula will be one of those things. I have never successfully grown arugula. I'm going to put 3 seeds in each pod, and I'm doing 2 pods. So I'm doing pod 17 and 18. It should be 16. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 17 and 18 are right there. I'm going to put 3 seeds on my fingernail and drop them on in there. And just like that, we've got the arugula planted. Does anybody have any questions while we are doing this? Let me go ahead and share that typically when I have started my hydroponic units, I start them with the AB fertilizer in the water. However, I am going to go this one without adding the fertilizer, or I'm only going to do half of the fertilizer. I feel like because I actually have some water already set up. I am filling them holes up. I already have some water with fertilizer in it already. I'm going to do half because I'll use half of the water. I'll fill half the container up, and then I'll put the rest with plain water so that it is essentially half the volume, because you do not need to fertilize seeds. Seeds already have all of the nourishment that they need in order for them to sprout and start their seed leaves and then transition into their true leaves. So you don't have to fertilize them to start out. Okay? All right. So next, what's next, y'all? What is next? This was the arugula. Let me put this back in here. And now we're going to have to actually go to my seed case. We're going to get to the seed case. What time is it? We're at almost an hour and a half. Okay, let me see. Can we get this done? Can we get it done? Some things that I do know that I want to plant, so I'm going to look in my seed case. I do want to start some kale, and do I want to start some collards? I think I'm going to start some collards as well. So I'm going to look for kale seeds, collard seeds, and oh, I got one more seed up here that I want to do. I was getting ready to say herbs, and I have an herb already up. I guess it would be considered an herb. I have borage up here. I want to plant several borage, so let me do that first and foremost. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm going to do 19 and 20 for borage. Now, I don't know about you all. This season, I am trying to be very intentional about what I plant. Feed the Seed Starting Tray Communion Cups works as a dome. Check. Okay, wait, let me go back. How do you know you're getting all the A and B solution for your seeds? For the Seed Starting Tray, Communion Cups works as a dome. That's a good tip, the Communion Cups. I do have dome covers though. How do you... Not sure she needs them for that seeding system though. Does she? Yes, Chaz. Then you will have holy ceilings. Oh, mine. Borage seeds are big seeds. So I'm only going to do one in each. So I'm going to make it 3. I'm going to do 1 seed in each. Is your unit a spider farmer? Is that question for me, DJ? I am not using a spider farmer. This is an AeroGarden Bounty. but I'm using the seed starting tray on it. So cells 19, 20, and 21. I'm going with 1 seed in each. That's true, they do. They do look like little mouse poop. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So I'm going to put 1 there, 1 there, and 1 right there. All right, we're up to 21. And that definitely brings us to the end of the things that I had in my things to plant this year that I need to start right now. I have beets in here and beans. These are things that I will plant this year, but they're not going in the hydroponic. So now let me grab my, I was trying to move this keyboard, but my husband wouldn't let me, y'all. He was like, I want to come and play without having to set it up. So I was like, okay. Sit that down there. Oh, Jacqueline, I didn't think about that. The domes won't fit on there. You will need cover for now, and then I switch to communion cups once some start growing and others have not germinated. Sheesh! See, this is why I love this community, because I hadn't even considered that my domes weren't going to fit on here. So what I will do, you say the communion cups work, Jacqueline? Now I'm gonna have to order some. Yes, I'm gonna use some plastic wrap for now. Once I plant them all out, I'll use some plastic wrap, but I will order some communion cups just so I can put over the, or actually, you know what? Maybe I can just use some other dome plastic cover that I can put over all of them, or at least half of them at a time. All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys my seed bag one more time. I haven't put anything in the outside pockets. This is the seed bag that is a part of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you are not subscribed and you are interested in the chance to win this seed bag organizer, you must go to that video, like the video, leave a comment as instructed on the video, and if you want to get 10 bonus entries into the drawing, share the video, okay? And then of course you must be a subscriber. That's number 1. So let's take a look and find some other seeds to plant. Open up here. This is some tape I took off of some Happy Mail that came. Figured I'd try to save it. And then here is my seed case all full. Okay, let's see. Cece said open the bag. I did open the bag. I don't have that much space, Cece. Hey, Princess. I don't have much space in here. I mean, there's some space right here. Okay? But remember, I am not planning to pack this full. Let me give you guys a close-up look. Okay? It's got quite a few in there. I don't know how many packs of seeds are in there. I do have some space, but keep in mind, I don't want to pack it because I want to be able to flip through and see without having to pull things out and then scrunch it back down in there. So I know that I want to do some kale. So I'm going to look for kale. I want you guys in the chat to suggest some herbs that are slow, maybe slow growing, that I need to start now, that I can look and see if I have seeds for, and then we can start some of those herbs. And I'm gonna look for some kale seed. Got EFG. Hmm. I think maybe I put them, it's not under the K. It is going to be under the letter G for greens, I believe. Let's see. Thank you. You want me to show that? Okay. My grandbaby just brought me this crochet rose and wanted me to show it to you all. This actually came from my eye doctor's office. Every time you go in for an eye appointment, chives. Yes, CC, I definitely going to start some. Why you delete it, CC? I saw that, chives. This came from, this is a sidebar because the baby didn't bought it over here. This is a crocheted rose. This came from my eye doctor. There was a time when I would go for my eye appointment. The eye doctor would give all the ladies a actual real rose. And then one day this lady who crocheted brought them in a bunch of crocheted roses, and they now give out crocheted roses if you want it. All right, let's see. Okay, I see. Welcome back, Rashida. Okay, so I see rosemary. I see thyme. Okay, wait, Cece, do it come in a duffel bag size to win? Wait, what? She got some space. Do it come in a duffel bag size to win? I'm not sure I understand your question, Cece, about the duffel bag. Make sure you have some room after using your seeds. Yes, Donzel. Okay, rosemary, thyme. We start 966 seeds tonight. Rashida, go somewhere, girl. Chamomile. Yeah, I'm not sure about how slowly the chamomile germinates either. I do have chamomile. I do plan to start some more chamomile. But I may wait on that one. I set up an AeroGarden this morning. It came with basil, parsley, and dill. Since they are old, I'm not sure they will grow. Just go ahead and sow them and see what happens, Nancy. Okay, the chives, awesome. It doesn't just start different seeds. If it doesn't just start different seeds, correct, Chaz. And I'm going to talk to y'all in a minute about onions. Older seeds, it took my mint 30 days to germinate from the AeroGarden. Wow, Jacqueline. I need a lot more room. Oh, you need a lot more room in the duffel bag? Well, this seed bag, so now I guess I understand it. No, this is the one and only size that it comes in. So you can buy more, by all means, buy extra bags, but I'm not planning to do that. Chaz says, Jacqueline, I have herb seeds that just started sprouting in the let pot. And Rashida, nope, you got the space in that unit. And Donzel, why would you say that, Rashida, about the seeds? Okay, so let me get in this bag and find what I need, y'all. Okay, where are my green seeds at? Because I thought I had them under G for greens. And now I'm wondering, what do I really have? I think I have some kale seeds and they just may not be in this bag. Okay, wait a minute. Here's bok choy, SPs. Okay, let me ask this question before I forget. Onions. Do you guys recommend, would you all recommend starting onion seeds in the hydroponic unit. I feel like for my onion seeds, I'm just going to start them in soil. I will start them indoors, but I don't think I should start them hydroponically because I don't want to have too many seeds together, and I don't want to have to try to separate them. And I feel like they'll start just fine in soil, and having to use a sponge to start one onion seed, for instance, to me is not worth it. Kale seeds not under K. No, they're not under the K, CC. I'd be ready to toss it and see what else I can try. Right? You can't see waiting 30. I know, after 30 days, I would think it's not coming up. However, I have not removed some flower seeds down there that didn't come up, but that's okay. Where are my green seeds at, y'all? Okay, I have collards under C. Okay, oh, sheesh. I found them. I found them, y'all. Kale. They were under the K. I guess I overlooked them. Okay, so I have feather frills. Feather frills kale. Can y'all see that? I have dazzling blue kale. I have lacinato kale. And that is it for the kales. What's this here? This is lacinato kale also. 400 onion seeds. You must really love. Wait, who planted 400 onion seeds? Nancy, you started 400 onion seeds in soil blocks, 1 seed per block. I've reseeded twice so far. Tuesday, I will need seed one more time. Wow. Yes, Jacqueline, all this dinosaur kale. These are probably the oldest seeds that I have. So I will start from this pack. This one I'm going to wait on. I'm going to do some of this dazzling blue kale. And because I've never heard of it, I'm going to try this feathered frills. Okay. And then we're going to do some collards. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, Cece, I know they're in the same, oh wait, what's the difference between, yeah, they're the same. It's lacinato, dinosaur kale. They're the same thing. She said the dinosaur kale was chewy. It might be. It might be. Okay, so I have some collard green seeds that I saved myself. This is cucumber. We're not doing that. Here's some German chamomile. Okay, cucumber, collard green seeds. I feel like I should start some of my own seeds that I saved, as well as some from that were sent to me. Those are all collards. Got some Bates collards. What about celery? Should I start celery early? Should it be direct sowed? All right, I think that's going to be. And should I start some cabbage? I got cabbage here too. All right, so I think that's going to be it. These go back in the seeds. Let me double check this other portion really quick. Oh, here are the chives. I got cilantro. This is this is confetti cilantro. You can start celery now. Okay, Jacqueline, I'm gonna do some, did I pull it out? Did I pull the celery out? I feel like I didn't. So you tall. And, okay, I wanna try this. And I think I only have 1 or 2 seeds in here, so I'm hoping that it comes up. I have this dwarf lemon cilantro. This is definitely going down. I was not successful with it directly in the garden last year. I got regular cilantro, and these came from, I got slow bulk cilantro. So now I'm gonna have to make some decisions because I can't do all of them. Let's see. What are you doing, little girl? All right, so let's divide this up. I've got cilantro, herbs, got collards, got celery, collards. I'm gonna wait on this German chamomile. That's gonna wait. Slow bulk cilantro. Crack you cilantro before planting. Okay. Chives, cabbage, kale, cilantro, dazzling blue, chives. All right. This might take us to the end, y'all. This might take us to the end of the 50 slots because I'm at 21. So let's map this out. This borage is common borage. You direct sow your celery? Okay, 2 people said they direct sow their celery. Celery may take 14 days. Okay, I'm gonna hold on the celery for now. We'll see what we have. Cilantro. My goal in planting the herbs now is that I have enough herbs at a decent size that when I plant them out in the garden, they are more effective. This is just how I'm thinking in my head. They'll be more effective at reducing that pest pressure for the plants that I'm interplanting with. If you can't get the celery to start, use GMA's method using hydrogen. Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait on the celery. So let's get started with. That's interesting. I only had this one cabbage seed packet. So we're gonna do some cabbage because I would love to have some successful full heads of cabbage. I grew some last season. Move on, move on. Thank you. Trying to be slick. My grandbaby. I did grow some cabbage. I believe I got the starts from the farm, and they were. Or did I start them myself? No, I think I had gotten them from the farm. And I was starting to see a little bit of bulbing in the middle, but then it got so cold and they just did not survive. So I want to have some successful full heads of cabbage. So let's do, how many should I do in a pod? Cabbage grows fast. How you're thinking in your head is right because they will also have an established root system. Thank you, Chaz. Thank you so much. So how many seeds should I do in the in the cabbage. And so I am recognizing that you guys said it grows fast. I will up pot these 2 pots and put them out. The benefit of me being able to use the seed starting tray right now is it should reduce the amount of time that I'm taking over the living room and the dining room table, because I can start more of them in a smaller space. Okay, 1 or 2. So I think I'm gonna go with, because I'll try to do succession. So I'm gonna do cabbage in 22, 23, and 24. And then I will later, I'll plant some more. So that's cabbage. And then we will go to, these are herbs. Let me do some Bates. I'll do Bates collards. And I feel like those are going to do well. So I'm only going to do 1 seed for the collards. And they're going to all be Bates. And that's all I'm going to do for this system is the Bates for now. All right. Cabbage first. We're doing 22, 23, and 24. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22. Okay, this is 22 for the cabbage. 22. Here we go. And I'm going to do 1 in each of 3. I forgot. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right. 22. 23, and again I'm using my fingernail. 24, and now we're going to get some collards. You're eventually going to still use that space when you up. Yes, Chaz, I 100% will, but it's just going to it won't have to be as long a time, is what I'm thinking. And I also may have commandeered some other space to use. All right, these are the Vates, and I said I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5. I feel like I should do 2 of these Vates. I'm going to do 2 in each, and I will thin and get rid of. I'm going to do 2 in each for these Vates. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I just need 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And this is going in 24, which should be here. 24. 25. Did y'all catch what I did? I messed up. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 24 was cabbage. I started over here. That's 25. Okay, so that should be fine. 25, 26, 27, and 28. Okay, I did right. I just had my numbers off. That's why I'm writing it down, CC. I'm writing it on the paper. So it helps. Okay, so that is the collards all done. We have the borage planted. So these go back over here. I do have a little system going. All right, so next up, let's do some herbs. So I want to do the cilantro, the lemon dwarf cilantro. This came from my friend Tulane, and let me see how many seeds I have in here. It's not that many, so that's why I'm really hoping it comes up. The one that I tried last year didn't. Okay, I have the basil. I know, right, Chaz? Let me see how many seeds I have in here. I think I might try to order some more of this. The dwarf lemon cilantro. All right. This is like a little half a seed. Let me see if I can show this to y'all. This is, can y'all see that? That's a full seed. It's round. This other piece of whatever's in here is literally, I don't know if y'all can see that, a half a seed. Can y'all see that? New friend from Indonesia. Come on through, Indonesia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please come in, be respectful. This is a PG channel, so we welcome you all. And if you are a gardener, please let us know what zone you are gardening in. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna I'm gonna put the little half of one in there, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. So I'm gonna put this dwarf lemon cilantro in 29 and 30. Dwarf lemon cilantro in 29 and 30. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 20, 29 is here. And 30 is here. Okay. Thank you, Donzel. Page 13. Channel. The seeds are very small. I hope they germinate. I do too. I'm waiting for the results. Thank you for, okay, put both seeds in one pot. You can put up to 4 if you wanted to. I know, but I don't have that many. I don't have that many of that. So I think it's 1 seed left in here. All right, you know what? Just go for broke, right? I'm gonna put whatever I have in here, which is another half a seed. These are like half a seed. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put one more extra half in that one. Actually, I might have put it in the wrong one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I put it in the wrong one. I'm going to put this one down in here. I put one down here, and that is, I can't get it out. This is 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 39. Let me mark. 39 is dwarf lemon also. Yeah, this is definitely challenging to keep up with, but it would be easier if I had the numbers on here. So I might actually go ahead and let me see how this comes off. Pat, I haven't purchased a seed all week. That's excellent, Chaz. So let me see if I can do this. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm tired of recounting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to show y'all in a minute. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and this marker is kind of thick, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Hey, Plant Daddy, welcome back. Wait, what did Rich say? He came in here starting trouble. Said as I tremble. I need seeds. I need seeds. That's hilarious. That's because she asked me to buy them for her. Oh Lord. I'm super excited. I want some seeds in the Farmer Chaz Discord. If somebody is on the computer, Chaz, Jacqueline, Rashida, any of my mods, if you are able to drop the links to all of my moderators' channels in here, please do so. We support one another, and so we definitely want you guys to support them as well, because they be working hard in these YouTube live streets, because the trolls be trolling. So I appreciate you guys. So if somebody can drop everyone's link in the chat, I would appreciate it. Rich Black Man. So I was saying that in Farmer Chaz's community, in addition to the YouTube community, she has also started a Discord, which is absolutely fantastic. It allows for people to be able to communicate outside of YouTube. In particular, is super helpful for those people who do not have YouTube channels and they don't produce content, yet they may want to post pictures, they may want to ask questions outside of, because typically if you post a question on somebody else's video, it's related to that video. So having the Discord and being a part of that community allows you to ask questions that you might not be able to ask directly on YouTube. And it also just allows you to have a better connection with the community. So if you are subscribed, and if you're not, why not subscribe to Farmer Chaz's YouTube channel? And as a subscriber, I think the enrollment for Discord opens up, I think it's tomorrow. Chaz, let me know in the chat. Let everybody know in the chat. But if you are a member, members have been able to be in the Discord for the past week. And those of us that are moderators, we've been in even longer, getting things set up, testing things out. And so far it is going super well. And now I said all of that to say, on the Discord channel, there was a giveaway and I won. I was so excited about winning because I don't typically win in the drawings. Nancy, you said you're old. Somehow you can't work Discord. Oh, I am sure you can. just change your mindset. I know it can be challenging because it is a little challenging to me sometimes, like real talk. It's a little challenging for me, but it's not impossible. So if you are a member and you've joined, just hang in there, girl. We gonna get through this together. All right, so let's see what else is here. Chaz responding to Rich. He didn't buy them, so she still did good. And because he didn't buy her seeds, he bought me seeds because this was, even though it was on Chaz's Discord, it was a giveaway hosted by Rich Black Man, aka Plant Daddy. And so I was able to select 10 seeds that I wanted, and he has already ordered them, and I look forward to getting them. Please move that, baby girl. Thank you. So let's see what else we have here. Thank you, Chas and Cece and Donzel. Y'all tag teaming, dropping everybody's links in the chat. Okay, Chaz says it goes live for subscribers and viewers tomorrow. So make sure you join. And let's see what else we got here. Okay, wait a minute. Send me an email. I may do another okay. So I'll let you guys finish that conversation about how to maneuver in Discord. I'm looking down at my laptop because it's a little easier for me to read. Yes, CC, you missed it. So let me just go ahead and say this for those of us, because most of us that are on this chat tonight, we are members, moderators, subscribers of Farmer Chaz's channel. The giveaway, there is, I believe, a giveaway thread, and in the thread, which you will notice, there's like a little hat. There's a party hat, and the way you enter the giveaway is by clicking on that party hat. If I'm not mistaken, girl, if you don't move, goodbye. This little girl that messed up my my chat. It didn't turn dark on me. Okay, so there's a party hat on the giveaway, and you just click on the party hat. You didn't have to do anything else. Just click on the party hat. So when you see another giveaway, make sure you do that. Okay, so let's get this moving. We are over 2 hours, and let me show you guys what I have done here. You guys see I have actually used a blue marker and numbered these spaces because I was tired of counting them over and over again. All right, so where were we? We were at 31, but 39 is filled. And so next up, we're going to put some slow bolt cilantro. Since we already doing cilantro, we're gonna do some more. So we're gonna do this slow bolt cilantro, and these are decent sized seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 or 3. You guys agree? CC, I feel like you ought to be putting time out for that comment. That's why I won. Like, do you think you're supposed to win everything? Girl, you be winning everything. So can I just be great for a moment? Can I be great for this one time win of the giveaway? Okay, slow bolts, cilantro, because I want to kind of finish this up. I'm just going to do two pods of that. Now, what's the difference? Does anybody know in the Santo cilantro and a slow bolt cilantro? And I'm going to go ahead and do 2 pods of that. Thank you, Donzel. Tell your friend to behave herself. Okay, so slow bolt cilantro has some decent sized seeds. I'm going to do 2 in each. slow bolt cilantro. Right, Jacqueline. So that part I do know. I just don't know. You know how sometimes there are different names to the same thing. My question was really more so, is it possible that the Santos cilantro and the slow bolt may be the same? That's kind of what I'm looking for. And I think they may be different. So I'm gonna do two pods of each. So I need 4 seeds. And this is 31 and 32 for the slow bolt. I gotta pick these up with my fingers. 30, 31 and 32. 2 seeds there. 2 seeds there. Yeah, this is much easier. And then the cilantro, the Santos cilantro. Where is my... Oh, darn it. Crack the seed. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back and do it. Chaz, thank you for that reminder. I think Jacqueline mentioned it initially and I forgot. Let me see. What's the best way to crack it? Okay, great. What's the best way to crack the seed? Jacqueline, what's the best way to crack the seed? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. This is going to 33 and 34. And while I wait for that answer, let's go ahead and map out some kale. I'm going to put the feathered frills. You never cracked your seeds, CC? I know I've never cracked them either. But listen, I'm here to learn as well. So I'm going to do this kale I'm going to do 2 of those, and then I'll do the dazzling blue. So I'll do 35, 36, 37, and 38. Yep. All right, y'all know what? I'm not going to crush it with your finger. If you can, use a spoon to crush it. Okay, I don't have a spoon down here, but what I do have, I've got these snippers. Let me see if I can. Oh, now when I do that, it literally cracks it in half. It cracked it in half. Just bite it. See, you play too much. Okay, let me see. Are there 2 seeds in there? I don't know, but it broke in half, so I'm going to go with that and put that in 33 and 34. 33. Okay, now I cracked this one. It didn't separate. And then I got the other 2 in my hand. Why is my laptop not staying on now? The little girl messed with my my thing. All right, I cracked that one. And I cracked that one. All right, I cracked them, y'all. Well, they broke out just now. 33 and 34. These go on 34. 34. All right, next up is the kale. Jackie, you cracked your Swiss chard and beet seeds too? Yeah, I've never cracked seeds. I have soaked some seeds before. Okay, so here are the cilantros. So all of my seeds that I start go over here. Let me see, did I have another note that I wanted to talk about for you guys? Oh, I wanted to start some pepper seeds. Pepper seeds, that's the last thing that I need to do. She busts her seeds to the white meat. All right, so while I'm doing the kale, tell me what you all are planting right now. So this is the feathered frills. Let me mark this down. Feathered frills. And I'm gonna do 2 pods for that. And I'm gonna do one of the dazzling blue. No, I'm gonna do 2. Dazzling blue. I mean, might as well keep it even. Dazzling blue. Okay. I'm counting just let me see. I'll have 10 holes left. So yeah, that's a good number to do for peppers. So I need to get the pepper plants out. So this is the dazzling blue. Well, feather frills is first in 35 and 36. And then we will be done, y'all. Y'all are troopers. Y'all really hung out with me. So I'm going to put, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do 3 of these feathered frills because I don't know what they're going to do. I'm going to do 3 seeds in each. So I need 6 seeds out. 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is going in 35. Let me use my fingernail for these. That's 2, 3, 35. 35. Where you at? 35 right here. 35. Get in there. And 36. And then 37 and 39 are going to be the dazzling blue. Yeah, I don't know what my baby girl did to my live stream on the Thank you, Donzel. I appreciate you guys being here. How do I know which is 35 and 36? Them holes starting to run together. I have it written down, Chaz. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. So, Chaz, I have everything written down. So, in 35 and 36 is the feather frills, and the 37 and 38 is the dazzling blue. Yes, Nancy, it's amazing people over here. So, Nancy, do you have a channel? Do you have content on your channel? Because I will definitely go check your channel out as well if you are posting content. All right, these seeds, okay, these are nice size seeds too, but I'm gonna do 3 in each. 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no worries. You don't have to. I was just curious because we do like to check everybody out in return if they're over here in our channel. Dazzling blue, 37, 37, 37, right here. And 38. And then, if you guys remember, 39, I had accidentally put the dwarf lemon in there. So that's why I'm skipping that one. So now we are up to 10 pods left. And let's look at some pepper seeds. All right. Pepper seeds is going to be the last thing. So I'm going to put these other collard seeds back in the case. We just gonna skip over them for now. Not to say that I won't grow them, it's just that they're not going in the system for now. Those go there. Celery is going back in there. I didn't do the confetti cilantro, so that goes back in there. Dwarf lemon. Oh, chives. We didn't do any chives. I'm gonna wait and start the chives, because I do have another unit that I need to start, and it has 6 pods, I believe. So I'll wait. Tonight we're just gonna finish this up. Okay, I see that I've gotten most of my notes I have already covered, so that's a good thing. All right, let's look at pepper seeds. Now, for those of you who are new here, I did a pepper challenge with my son. That is, I won't say, it's sponsored by Farmer Chaz. She has a whole playlist of pepper challenges where different people take on tasting 10 hot peppers in varying degrees of hotness, or Scoville unit is, I believe, is how the heat is measured. So check out those challenges. So while there is a video of me and my son doing the challenge on my page, I'm gonna say the better video is on Farmer Chaz's page. So check that out. And so some of the seeds that I'm going to be planting are actually seeds that I saved from the peppers that I tasted and survived. I tasted all 10 peppers. All right, so let's get to it. PPP, this is NOP. Here are the pepper seeds. This is the whole pea section right here. All of this is in my peas, okay? This is pak choy. Okay, we got cayenne pepper, paprika pepper. Just pull these out. Jalapeno pepper, long red cayenne, red cherry sweet pepper, pepper de til, red cherry hot. Okay, red cherry hot. Boy, this is gonna be hard. Spanish variety. Targu Murray's pepper. I think this was a seed that I got. Yeah, I got this for free from Ujama. Peas, yellow. Oh, y'all, I think I can. I feel like I can wait. I'm gonna tell you, I loved these yellow de Toro peppers. Yeah, CC. The Santa Fe Grande. I'm gonna wait on this one. I don't know if I'm gonna plant. That's the one that I told y'all I don't know that I would plant that again this year, because I had so many last year. Where are all my seeds from Farmer Chaz? Oh, I think they in the back here. They in a whole nother section, y'all. Yeah, this is more pea stuff here. These are peas. Okay. Purple Beauty Bell. We got, okay, these are peas. Yellow wax Hungarian pepper. I'm not going to do those. Okay, I think these are all the seeds from the pepper challenge. So let's go through those. And then we can wrap this up, y'all. How many we got? Farmer Chaz has everyone growing all the peppers. I know, right? Lots of decisions. I need to button down what I'm growing this year. I know, Rashida. It's been a struggle for me, so Okay, that's Santa Fe. We're not gonna worry about that. Red pepper, long from District. Oh, this came from my place of employment. These were some seeds that I saved where I work at, the office building. They actually have a garden on the roof, and once a week they give out items to the tenants in the building. So these are peppers I saved from them. Bell pepper. I'm not going to focus on the bell peppers. Ooh, look at that. Carolina Reaper. The chicken itsu. Now, let's talk about this. What can I do with the peppers? If I'm going to grow them, I need to know what I can do with them. So that's all a part of me being intentional about how I grow this season. I want to already have in mind and in plan what I plan to do with each item that I plant, whether it is preserving, so like with peppers, you know, am I going to pickle peppers? Am I going to dry and powder them? Anything that I grow this year, I'm going to make a note of what I plan to do with it, so that way when I gets to harvest time, I'll already know, oh, I grew this because I want to do some seasoning blends. So y'all tell me in the chat, what can I do with these peppers that I grow? Because that's going to help me to decide. Jacqueline should be on the Chaz Pepper Challenge. Ooh, Jacqueline, you interested in doing the pepper challenge? Do you eat hot like that? I grew so many hot peppers last year, but we don't eat them. I have them all away. You gave them all away this year versus this year you want to make hot sauce. Oh, okay. That would be amazing, Nancy. I've never made hot sauce. Farmer Chaz does do hot sauce. And honestly, that's how I got suckered into doing the hot pepper challenge. Because I ordered some of her hot sauce and I did a video of me tasting the hot sauce, and then I was asked about doing the pepper challenge. That's how I got suckered into the challenge. So I've got chicken itzy peppers, the ghost pepper, the yellow scotch bonnet. I think I definitely want to do that. The orange habanero. Now, what's funny, Chaz, I don't know if you remember. So these are the seeds that I saved from the challenge, but you also sent me orange habanero from, I think, our very first interaction together. You sent me some seeds, which were orange habanero. All right. So, okay. So this is making it easier because I want to do that pepper, and they don't all have to be hot peppers. No, I'm a punk. I can get my son to do the pepper challenge. He loves hot. Oh, okay, that would be cool. He goes through a bottle of hot sauce every 3 weeks. What? Okay, Chaz is saying that the peppers are going to be different this year, and she's convinced that someone going to throw the flag. Listen, I might be someone, but y'all know I don't bow easy. I do not bow easy. Okay, so let's decide on these peppers. Okay. Let me go with the ghost pepper, the Carolina Reaper, yellow scotch bonnet, orange habanero. This is just where I'm going to start at. And then I want to do some of these ones that I ordered. This red cherry sweet pepper. And I got the yellow de Toro. Oh, that would be amazing if CC did that. And then I'm going to try, this is an old seed, this paprika pepper. So I might be out, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do one pod of each of these peppers, just so I can kind of get them going, and I can always do more later. So I'm going to pick 10 different peppers. I'm going to do the red cherry hot pepper. I got the red cherry sweet pepper, paprika pepper, I've done jalapeno peppers before. I'm gonna go ahead and do a bell pepper. Purple, because y'all know purple is my favorite color. Purple Beauty Bell. I'm gonna do that. And I don't know what this, is this the teal? Is this the same as an orange habanero pepper? 100 days, blazing hot, blunt little 3.5-inch fruit, ripens to brilliant orange yellow, vicious heat complex, fruity flavor. Is this the same as an orange habanero? Okay, you say you don't think so. I have lilac pepper on my list this year. Oh, okay, I've never heard of that. So let me see how many I got here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 right there. So that's what we're gonna roll with for now. I'm gonna put these back. I'm going to do 1 pod of each of the 10. All right. So first up, let me just start over here. We got ghost pepper. We got the Carolina Reaper. We got the red pepper, which I don't think this is hot. This is just like a red pepper, but it's a long pepper. Probably good for grilling and roasting. We got the orange habanero from Chaz. We got the yellow Scotch bonnet. Now I have no idea yet where I'm going to plant all this stuff. We got the red cherry sweet. And I'm going to move this one down here, the red cherry hot. I'm going to put further away. I don't want to put them side by side. Then we got the yellow de Toro. We got the paprika. We got the purple Beauty Bell. That's true, Chaz. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I will have somewhere to put them. Okay, I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that is 10. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had 11. I had 11 spaces. I'm like, that's all of them. So I got one more. Maybe I should do 2 of something. Which pepper should I do 2 of? 2 pods of. Because Chaz, after all, I have a medium garden. So I'll have somewhere to put them. And I will figure out where that is going to be. I'm going to go with the red cherry sweet for 2. Red cherry. So it ends up being, no, I don't want it to be right beside it. Let me do a bell pepper. I don't know which one is which. This is a seed that I saved, and I'm just calling it bell pepper. And it's from Miller Farms originally. I didn't do too much leafy stuff. Oh, well, I guess the herbs and the... Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. She said, let her cook. Wait. Uh-huh. It's all, yep, it's all relative. Chaz, she can just eat what she don't want to plant. I don't know about all that. All right, let me get my list in front of me. Number 40 is the ghost pepper. So I'm going to do, here's the ghost pepper seeds. I'm going to do 2 into number 40. I probably should have had some gloves on. All right, there's 2. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. 40. Oh, where you at, 40? Where you at, 40? Right here. Y'all, the heat that is coming off of these pepper seeds. Oh my God. I should have on one. I'm going to brave it, though. I'm going to brave it because I don't want to stop. Okay, we got the Carolina Reaper in 41. Try to get through this quickly. 41 is... Oh, my God. 41 goes there. Let's get through this. Let's get through this. 42 is the red pepper long. Yeah, y'all laugh. Y'all can laugh at me. It's all good. Ooh. I am, again, putting 2 seeds in each pod. Each type. Wait, what's this one? 42. Right here. 43 is the orange habanero. Let's see what Chaz got in here. I'm gonna have to transition this over to one of my seed packs. Oh, heck no, I'm not opening my packages. Oh, CC, that is hilarious. Yeah, because you don't do heat. CC. And yeah, they definitely got me choking up. Okay. Habanero is 43. 43 is right here. Got a couple seeds stuck on the tape, so I'm going to get them back in the packet. There we go. Number 44 is the yellow Scotch bonnet. Yellow Scotch bonnet. And I actually got a lot of seeds. Let's see if y'all can, yeah. Y'all can see all them seeds that I got. Chaz sending people pepper spray. Thanks, CC. 2 yellow Scotch bonnet go in number 44. 45 is the red cherry sweet. Red cherry sweet. These are peppers in these little packets, the little clear packets with the label on them. These came from Homestead Heart. All right, all right. Come on, babies. Come on. Oh, this is 3. It's in my hand now. I'm gonna just put them on in there. Where did I say this was going? Cherry sweet is 45. There we go. 46 is going to be the yellow de Toro. We're gonna do 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna be right back at y'all in the comments in a minute. What did I? 46. I'm being careful. I am being intentional because I'm not touching with this hand. So I'm gonna be okay, y'all. I appreciate the concern. Where was I at? 40. Okay, so next is the paprika pepper. These are some old seeds. I've had them for a few years. So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll put 3 in here. 3 of these. And then I will make sure I wash my hands thoroughly. Paprika pepper, 47. 47. Next is purple beauty bell. That's going to be an urban garden. So keep in mind, I'm only using this pinky to touch the pepper seeds. Come on, seed packet. Y'all are the real MVPs for hanging out with me tonight. This is super helpful to me. I'm going to do 2 of those. And those go in number 48. 48. Yep. We'll close this packet up until I can put it in another seed envelope. And then 40. Oh, no. The bell pepper is 49. Okay. Thought I messed up. Why am I making you nervous, Cece? Why does this smell hot? This is supposed to be just a bell pepper. Smell a little hot. I got 3 of them, 3 seeds here, and this is 49. And last but not least is going to be the red cherry hot pepper. I think these are like really small seeds. And the timing is actually almost right. I think I'm around 8 or 9 weeks before the last frost. And this says 8 weeks. Hello, I've been listening in while doing various garden. Hey, Gray. Thank you. We are almost done, so appreciate you joining in. Feel free to watch the replay when this is over. These are red cherry hot, number 50. And with that, we have successfully planted out all 50 pods. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys hung in there with me. This is amazing. I'm gonna check my notes and make sure I don't have something else that I needed to share with you guys. Oh, thank you, Gray. So you said you've been working. I appreciate that. Are you also a subscriber? Let me put these in the container of seeds that I have. All right, I think I knocked out everything that I needed to knock out. I will be rewriting my seed chart over on a clean sheet. Hopefully the one that Jacqueline sends me is more aligned. Let me make sure nobody sent me no messages. Okay. And let me see what else. Let me go rinse my hands off real quick. Have a great night, Jackie Cooper. Thank you for joining. I'm going to rinse my hands off really quick. And while I'm gone, then that way y'all can see my hydroponic units that are behind me. Hey, oh, no. Wash my hands off. All right. So, you guys got a glimpse and you see how happy my plants are up there. Yes, I did. I used soap. She is scary. I'll be just fine. So, here is the completed unit. All 50 pods planted out. I will add water, as I stated earlier. I thought I was gonna have time to do the spinach tonight, but I'm not gonna be able to. This unit right here has the snack cucumbers in there. Let me see if I can bring y'all in close to see my quick snack cucumbers. Do y'all see this little beauty right here? Let me see. Can y'all see it? Yeah, that right there. That little cucumber is so cute. And I've got lots more up there. I cannot wait to harvest it. I harvested the basil. Let's see. Here we go. Most of the basil last night. I've got plants down there. So the hydroponic units are doing really, really good. So one more week, Jacqueline, and I'll be able to eat that cucumber. Your cucumbers don't look like that, Chaz? Oh, we're going to have a conversation offline. I'm going to need to see yours close up. You going to sing a song when washing your hands? She definitely cuss. Oh my gosh, y'all are a mess with this hand washing. I promise y'all, if it turns out I didn't wash my hands well enough, I'm gonna let y'all know. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to close this out again. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. Feel free to share this out. Drop any other comments or questions that you may have. And stay tuned for the next episode. In the next episode of this, we're going to check back in about 7 days and we're going to see what has germinated. So stay tuned. I will post a link for that live. I'm going to try to schedule it out early enough that you guys know when it will be happening. It will more than likely be on a Saturday, possibly next Saturday. I'm thinking about my schedule. Oh. So sorry, I can't cut the sound off on this. So that'll be episode 2. We're going to see how things germinated, and then we will carry on from there. Episode 3 will hopefully be when we transplant out, or just a checkup, and ultimately you'll see it. Ultimately, you guys will be able to see everything from sowing the seeds to it being out in my garden. So with that, let's get these seeds growing. Ooh, it must be them pepper seeds. Got me still. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, they got me. All right, I'm gonna end with that because I'm gonna sneeze again. God bless you guys.